1,000 years ago, this was the site of a large lake, but over time the climate changed for the worse and a drought followed. Once where there was life-giving water, now everywhere you looked was the hard sand of the desert. With the coming of the morning light, a lone explorer enters the unforgiving landscape. She had commenced the journey nearly a month earlier in search of an isolated village somewhere in the far reaches of this very desert. Its inhabitants, it's been said, is populated solely by women. Having lost all her supplies in a sandstorm the day before, she is now forced to be constantly on the lookout for surface water. Down by the pool she refreshed herself until the sudden appearance of another traveller. Their conversation brought to light that the stranger actually lived in the village and agreed to be her guide. It was well into the day when they came to a ridge overlooking their destination. As they entered the village, they found the streets deserted. The explorer had been warned that the women were suspicious of newcomers and would choose to stay in their homes. The stranger had arranged to convene a meeting with the town councillors, who agreed to let the explorer have the freedom of the village. From the bridge she had a commanding view of the buildings fronting onto the canal. She explored the vacant grain houses that stood close to the canal, then into the back streets. In a local store she was surprised to find its shelves so understocked. Supplies for the return journey to her own town were not going to be bought from this village.